Ladies and gentlemen, the line must be drawn here! Oh, I'm having so much fun with this game. More than CK2? I don't know. I guess. But it's mostly because I haven't played it in so long, and I've forgotten how much I love it. I suppose. Alright, let's upgrade a few things. You know, we've stuff to build, and so on and so forth. What do we need? Yeah. If you apologise, the horrible Picard impressions. Shall we go with energy? I mean, the place isn't producing any energy to begin with. It has unemployment. How's that? Oh, it does have 2 producing energy, but a lot of that is going on maintenance, I suppose. Yeah, you know what? I suppose we do go on. Do go with that. I suppose. We could also settle Sirius too, and it wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. I mean, nah. That's 16 districts. Let's do it. But let's not do it now, because we're in the middle of a war. Alright, speed 1. No, this is the slowest possible speed. Speed 1, and let's get into it. Could you maybe fight them in reach of the station? Maybe?
Construction complete.
Oh, the station's gotten in on the fight. The station is shooting. Ladies and gentlemen, the station is shooting. Are we winning or losing the battle? I would say we're winning, all things considered, now that the station is on the case. Tell you what, let's, if that's the case, then send the other fleet round this way. And this fleet will obviously need to be reinforced. Here's a question, can I start reinforcing it immediately? Because obviously this fleet is a lot... Yeah, I can, right, there you go. There you go, we can begin immediately. Sooner we begin, the better, trust me. But this is a significant victory, because what we've done is we'll have taken out both the landing craft and their actual fleet. Well, we're not taking it out, you know. We've destroyed 3 of their corvettes. In exchange, we've lost, I think, a little bit more than 3, but... yeah, we've lost 4. It's not the end of the world. It's fine, as they say. Alright. And there's still fighting going on. Ooh, before I forget, do I have a scientist? Sort of. Gonna need you to go down there and research all this stuff. You are gonna build. And you are gonna build. Because while the war's going on, we can't stop expanding. We can't stop improving our empire, you know? Just because there's, what, one tiny little war happening. We can't have that. What are you doing? What are you doing?
Construction complete.
Screenshot. Okay.
Construction
I'll
complete.
rant about this later, but even this is now outside of combat. What the hell are you doing? Seriously. Okay, so we have some defense platforms set up. We're also building more corvettes. This is good. Overall, this is good. And hopefully, we're gonna have... Yeah. Let's have you in on this too. Curse you for expanding,
Anomaly
but yes.
found.
See, I would retreat now, and the reason for my retreating would be, you know... No. No, we're not going to do that. Instead, we're going to do the next best thing. Instead, what you're going to do is we're going to jump in with the second fleet to clear this mess up. I understand why this is happening, because there's a reinforcing ship that spawns there, and then they go to regroup with the reinforcing ship. Have you finally put two and two together?
Construction complete.
Now that I've sent the extra fleet your way to help out with the battle. It would appear so. This is valuable time wasted, because I should have repaired the fleet by now.
Construction complete.
I should have repaired the fleet and gone on the offensive by now, but the way things are, that's simply not going to happen. Christ almighty, okay. Get in on the
Enemy
fighting, yeah?
presence expelled.
Yeah, there's the other one. See, they
Anomaly
repaired it
found.
faster than I have. Well, that's the second fleet. Either which way, it's not good. But, we have reinforcements too. And now I'm fighting with two fleets to their one. This is not good either.
Technology
Like, this is
secured.
horrible as well, but it's better than the alternative. Plus, I'm not sure when the last upgrade kicks in, but if it's right now, then we're in for a treat. And it might be... Yeah. 400 health. It kicks in immediately. Ooh. That ought to improve the odds a little. The odds a little bit, sorry. Well, a little bit. Do you have 300 health? Nah, they've got the same tech. Okay, well, either way, it means it's not gonna be a detriment, but we don't have an advantage, we're just equal. Which is not great. And corvettes are notorious for being able to escape, which is also a problem, but
Construction
hey.
complete.
Okay, fix up the fleet, reinforce this fleet, and fix it up as well, and we're going on the offensive right after this. Where's my science vessel? Okay, it's still surveying this bit, and then we'll move on. Fine. Mighty fine indeed. So it's up to 1,000, this, and it's pretty darn good. Mind you, we're still building ships, so I can't really upgrade my vessels. I would love to do that, but... No, can't do. There's a tropical planet here that I can settle as well. Again, 60% habitability. It's sort of a tough decision, actually. I don't know. Here's a question. Can I make claims on your stuff? Yeah? Let's say I've just made claims on those two places. If I take a look at our war, mine and yours, and say... Nah, because my war goal is to humiliate you. My war goal is to humiliate you, and I cannot change the war goal. That was my question. That was my sole question. What's piracy like during these times? I imagine sky high, right? But here's the thing, between me and you, I know. But piracy's not that bad. Also, how can I change the way trade works? And can I do that? Because currently there's no trade coming from here to Sol. Can I change the way the route goes? Maybe. We'll look at that in a bit, though, because right now I've more things to worry about than am I getting 2 culture and 2 resources per month extra or not. Because honestly, it's not that important. Okay. Let's go and take this thing out. And they're at 50% war exhaustion, I'm at 28, so overall I'm pretty happy with the way things are going.
Star
And I
system
believe we
charted.
can go to speed 3. Oh, and about this site, yeah, we've okay, I remember. It's difficulty 3, so yeah, we're gonna need more skills before we can do that. And considering we're not going to be building much from Sol, why don't we get a colony ship there going? Because obviously I'm going to need more planets if I intend on asserting my dominance in this galaxy. So take out that station, kill the construction ship if you can, just to annoy them. Port research. There's also the Moo aliens, which was an interesting thing altogether. Yeah, alright.
Construction.
To the front lines, though. Ooh, question, by the way, are you... Yeah, fleet power is inferior to mine, so... Basically, what we're saying is, gotcha. Ooh, the Polarian entity. I'm not sure how wise is the individualist greeting, but hello, Polarian entity. Pathetic, inferior, and equivalent to me. That's good. That's very good. Maybe if I could form a makeshift alliance of these two against the democratic whatnots down here, that would be just mwah. But unfortunately, it's probably not to be. Oh, I'd love it if you could kill him. No, he's leaving for a different place. Mind you, here's the thing. Why would I go down here? Because they can't reach any of this territory at any time, basically. Because I now control the choke point. He says, slightly choking himself. This fleet is fully reinforced. Let's send it to, or fully repaired. So let's send it to reinforce the system. And yeah, you can close your borders, whatever. Also, ship designer. I've upgraded these. Well, I've partially upgraded them, so I'm happy with that. But my primary ships have not been upgraded. I don't like that too much. I mean, you see, that doesn't make much of a difference. Actually, let's check. Its damage is 845, but it increases the hull and shields as well. It is a significant upgrade. I've changed my mind. It is a kind of significant upgrade. That said, though, the enemy is, you know, level 2 lasers and level 2 shields, so obviously they have fewer ships and all that. They do have a better commander, though only slightly. And they are in a very precarious position, because now I'm on the defensive again. After making some initial territorial gains, is what I mean. So we have the frontier sector now. And for the life of me, I don't know why we changed the way sectors work, because it was so gloriously good. But hey. High gravity, doesn't matter. Alright, what do we build here? Well, obviously, we're in need of energy, so I'm going to get working on that. And we are really kicking their behind with this fight. Okay. Here's the thing, I would love to, if possible, what are you? Yeah, you could move towards the... Thank you. If possible, I could return to Sirius and repair. If possible, I would love to take over this place before we do that. And then repair from their place. Pops working with research have their upkeep reduced by 20%. It's not terrible, but it's not great. I think it's about the time we get supremacy, honestly. Because we're gonna start fighting, and it's the roleplay option too. So let's go ahead and get supremacy. Mind you, I have a sector, and I can directly control it nonetheless. It's a bit... I don't know. Okay, tell you what though. We need to recruit armies. Yes, we do. We need to recruit armies. Several of them. Are we going to use them immediately? Probably not, but you know what? We're going to use them eventually. Yeah? Eventually these armies will be there to block out the sun or whatever. It's going to be glorious, so yeah. Initially my thoughts were have this fleet go over here to conquer territory and have the other fleet put pressure down here, but inferior is not pathetic fleet power, and honestly I don't need to risk it, so I'm not really going to. Oh god. Oh god. Xenofilth, alright. Purification Committee of Natfankan Silencers, Fanatic Purifiers. Equivalent. I mean, that hasn't stopped others from declaring war on me, so I suppose this probably won't either, eh? And there's a dig site right there. Well, I'm officially hemmed in, aren't I? Yup, because I can't move up here. So this is it. That's horrible. Oh, I've just realised how horrible this is. We're now officially, like, this is how large we're allowed to grow. We can grab stuff down here, which I suppose is a bit of a plus, but other than that, you know, we're done. Right, where's my other fleet? Could you please hurry it up? Estimated arrival date in 33 days. Are you mad? I've sent you out at roughly the same time. And one of our science people died. Wait, what were you working on? Society research. Of course you're working on society research. And I get the 2 people that have nothing to do with society research, or the 3 people. I don't have enough energy to record. Ooh, dear, oh dear. Am I really losing that much? Damn, okay. Market. Minerals. Sell like 2,000 and voila, there you go. And fair enough, I'm going to recruit you. But I'm also going to look for, yeah, much prefer to have you. Okay, so now the slight issue is this fleet will pretty much need to reinforce if I intend on using it offensively against an enemy space station or a what are they called? Oh, for crying out loud. Shipyard, sorry, yeah. I intend on attacking a shipyard with it. Mind you, with the 2 together, if I send in the weaker one first... It's right there. How do you not send them in? Realising full well just how weaker the other one is. How do you not send them in immediately and just end the war?
Technology secured.
Mind you, the war's going to end and I'm just going to humiliate them and that's it. Like, it's not brilliant. I'm not gaining anything out of this and the game's progressing already. Really isn't that phenomenal of a situation to be in, but hey. Defenders, Jamor, I gain it even though I haven't set it as my war goal? Do you really forget how wars work? Look, I never really knew how wars work to begin with. Wasn't crystal clear on that at any point in my life. I'm kidding, I kind of was, but yeah, I sort of partially forgot. Look, here's the thing.
Construction complete.
I believe... See, it says Defenders, Systems, Roman Empire 2. Yeah, so the Roman Empire gains Pharathon and Jamor. That's how I'm reading that. Could be wrong, but I don't think so. Because if that's the case...
Construction complete.
I'm not exactly not going to make any more claims on your territory. Hope you understand that. Alright, we lost 1 ship. Do you have... Oh no, I don't know that, do I? Right, okay. Now I do. What do you have here? Crew quarters and anchorage. And I can't upgrade my ships there, but I can reinforce them, correct? No, I can't do that either. Surely I'm able to reinforce my ships. The station? No? No, I don't think so. No, I'm pretty sure you need a shipyard for this.
Enemy presence exposed.
And there's an enemy fleet. As tempting as going back to Sirius is... I don't know. Shall we? I mean, here's the thing. What else are we gonna do? Yeah. Let's go back to Sirius and
Station under attack.
fix up our ships, upgrade them, and we'll be good. Do we need anything else on the colonies and stuff like that? Probably not. We have unemployment here. Get another generator district up. Don't I have plenty of you working in city districts? Initial clerk. Value me. Yeah, you did produce 2. Huh. Well, I just suppose that's not enough then, is it? Alright. Demographic 10% slaves. So, just to keep things. We do have slaves, is what you're telling me. Yeah. Yeah, we do. Alright. We don't exactly see them in the pop thing, but we do have slaves. They exist. Apparently. Send the rest of Sirius too. Okay. I have a science ship here. Did I not send you to research projects down there? Or is that just my imagination? Because I really don't think it's my imagination. Can tell you what, considering everything, why don't I declare you my rival as well? Gonna increase my influence gain. Plus, everyone hates you, so chances are
Complete.
you're gonna perish soon anyway. Are you willing to bet? Not really, but you know. Okay, this is sort of pathetic at this point. I mean, you can't take out your own station. I would have thought you had some clever insight into its functions at least, but no. Oh well. 103 minerals per tick, even though I'm trying to reduce that. -9 energy per tick, even though I'm trying to increase that. Haven't built a single mining thing anywhere. That's how this entire thing is looking like. Oh well. Okay, what about Rome? Doesn't need anything. Nah, not really. Okay. Rather content with all this, so you're telling me we can now upgrade here. Can we upgrade here? Even though it doesn't have a shipyard. Okay. Moving to Jamor system. Moving to Yarok system. Yeah, I get it, I think. We can repair at Jarok, we can't upgrade at Jarok. Pretty sure that's the way this is going to work. That's fine. We're going to upgrade one fleet at a time. We're at 80 war score anyway, it's fine. And I believe now they're at inferior, right? Well, sorry, I was going to say pathetic, but no, they're still at inferior.
Colonization in progress.
That's okay, though. Transport fleets are still jumping in. We have a little bit. Legio. Whoops. There we go. This is going to be our first legion. Army people leader experience gain. And that's neither, honestly, and you're all old, so yeah. We'll leave it at that. Oh, God, just getting hemmed in like this was not good. Tell you what, I do want more territory though from you. If at all possible, that would be grand. If we can get... Do I want to get this even? No, not really, right? Mind you, I know he's going to keep these even when I cut him off from his territory down there, and I know he's going to keep these territories, or these systems. Unfortunate as that is, but hey. Not much we can do about it now. Right, you fixed up in a second. Lovely. And now to upgrade, you need to go to Sirius. Okay, just making sure. Right, so go and start bombarding this colony of theirs. They have 7 pops there. It's not terrible. You are on indiscriminate bombarding, as you should be. And the First Legion can be on its merry way.
Construction complete.
You are getting upgraded, right? Rank ships for upgraded Series 1, yes. Or at Series A, sorry. Yes, lovely, lovely. Your support for me is at 60%. You have like 3 things I haven't fulfilled, and it's at 60%. We understand each other very, very well. I think it's gonna be fun working with one another. Hollow Theatre. 4 generator districts? Well, that's actually good for me. Well, once I take it over, which I'm not going to do, I don't think, but hey.
Construction.
The birth of space piracy. Now, is it? Now's the birth of space piracy.
Spaceport under attack.
Southern Corsicans, man. Or Kikilians. Sicilians? Sicilians? No, they're not from Sicile. And they're not from Sicily either. It's the 3rd place. It was an island, wasn't it? Not Sicily is an island. I know. Shush. There was one particular place in the Roman Empire that was very famous for pirates and nothing else. I believe that the Romans would pronounce it Kikilians, right? They pronounce everything with a hard K, but it also makes you sound like an arsehole, so hey. Yeah, believe it or not, it's not Cicero, it's Cicero, but it's not even O. If you're going to be very pedantic, they didn't have an O, they had an O. But, you know, then again, like I said, don't want to sound like an arsehole. -10. Jesus Christ. What are you using that energy on? Don't answer that question, I know what you're using it on. I mean, all things considered, I can keep up with this. This is not terrible, but for the life of me, you know. Okay, so there's very little devastation here. And the garrison is at 80 strength. Oh, for the love of just everything that's good and holy, where'd you even come from? Like there or there? Probably up there. well, there's a good and glorious thing about this fight is they're going to be focusing on the station for the remainder of their lives, occasionally slinging shots this way. Yeah, like that.
Vivisected.
Reanalyzed. Good, thank you. And eventually our fleet's going to make it, but not quite sure when. 47 days. 47 days. It's going to take 47 days. Okay. At least we have one frigate in there. What is it? Appius. Brave souls. Can we have just a moment of silence for these brave souls? Glorious. Rushing in there to defend the troop transports, giving their lives, fighting 10 enemy cruisers. I know, corvettes. I know it's 6. I know very well it's 6, don't worry. I can count, it's just that you tend to glorify it in history a little bit, so it's you know, we're going to ramp that number up, it's going to be 10. And they're actually going to make it. The absolute heroes are actually going to make it. Please make it. Like, please survive. It'll be a huge morale boost to the Empire. Look at that. Look at that glorious little piece of turd floating about in space. It's all busted, barely hanging on to for dear life, but good God, it's not gonna let up. Okay, new fleet all upgraded and fine. Good. Got a new job. You're gonna go around and you're gonna start conquering stuff for me, because I've done some math and I've figured out that oh, sorry, wrong button. That it's actually a hell of a lot faster for me to expand by simply clicking on enemy provinces like this and making claims, rather than going out and building stations left and right. Plus, there's not that many stations left to be built, so, you know, it is how it is. Go out and do me proud. Yes. Oh, we're on slow speed, sorry. Alright, here we go. So we're going to need that leader now. And none of these are good. You know what I would like? As stupid as this'll sound, and as not progressive as this'll sound, gender-specific generals. Hear me out. Romans weren't this progressive, and I would really, really appreciate it for other species specifically. Any humans I can sort of like, whatever. Because, it's not a stretch to imagine that Rome allowed women in, like, the last 3,000 years of its history that we've missed. Or it's like 2,000-something years of its history. Well, depends on what you... No, it's not. No, it's not. Because the Roman Empire fell with the fall, fell and disappeared with the fall of Constantinople. Fight me for it. But, yes, in the 1,500 years or so of its 700 years or so, I'm not going to calculate the exact date of its history, we could say that, you know, lo and behold, they allowed women to vote and eventually command fleets. Which is preposterous. I know, how could such a thing ever happen in our history? And then, you know, I'm pretty sure that's exactly what the rulers of every other modern nation thought a couple of dozen or 100 years ago, and prior to that, obviously. So, you know, it's not a stretch to imagine, but it restricts you with other nations. It restricts you with other races and stuff like that, because it would be sort of grand to have gender-specific races. Yes, it would. And you can sort of do it. Sort of, kind of. I mean, some of them are neutral, like the mushrooms and stuff like that. But some of them aren't. And it's a bit constricting. You know, it's just add an option for it. Now, there's a mod juggernaut. I know, but it's really just why, you know, why a mod for something like that? Ooh, yeah, let's go and... You don't need to do anything, do you? Stop. Okay, you can teleport here, apparently. You. Skill bonus. Not quite sure what we're doing, but I think we're excavating. Yeah, I don't think we're excavating. Can we... No? Begin? No? Okay, let's not talk about that right now. Oh! I guess you've surrendered, lovely. Well, I say lovely. It's not that lovely. Okay, xenophilic spiritualists. We can get along. Go to Sirius to upgrade. Then give me this construction ship. Yeah. You were gonna... Sorry, what? Oh, you're already building it. Jesus, sorry, that had me confused. As for you, you're gonna go down here and you're gonna, you know, get involved in some construction work. Mining stations, research stations, and the likes. We've also reduced their Empire influence gain and pop happiness for 10 years, and we've gained 100 influence. Glorious indeed. So, how to best use our extra 100 influence? Probably on building, like, an additional few outposts and expanding some more. Oh, and this fleet, you're gonna go and deal with the pirates. Because apparently the birth of space piracy is now, as stupid as that is. But we do get this glorious system with 16 minerals in it.
Receiving
Truly amazing. Non-aggression pact invitation between the two. Would you like to extend this non-aggression pact thing to me as well? Because you seem like the peaceful spiritual bunch. But I'm not even sure where you are. Oh, that's you, right. You accept. Lovely, because here's the thing, you're kind of tough. You're kind of tough, and I think it would be prudent to be on friendly terms with you, and when war inevitably breaks out between you lot and these purifiers, I'm going to go in for the backstab. See? Now we're thinking, right? Now we're thinking. When can I declare war on you again? 2249. Alright. 9 short years before we can have at your throats again. Lovely. I'm going to try and fix some of my income problems next time, but until then, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for watching. Like, subscribe down below if you enjoyed the video and want to stay tuned with the rest of the series. Have fun, take care, and bye-bye.